What's going on, everyone? MikeO back with another PSA DNA reveal. This one straight up took forever. At least it felt that way. No reason not to be honest about it. No reason to sugarcoat it. This order of 29 cards at the time was sent out on January 26th, 2020. It was received by PSA on January 30th. It was logged by PSA on March 2nd, 2020. Of course, there was a period where things were shut down, which is understandable, but it was finally received back in early October 2020, October 5th, 2020. So, over 8 months waiting, and here are the results. Obviously, you see that little stack on top that were not slabs, so that's always disappointing. And the bottom one, the condition of the slab, which you'll see, is disappointing. We'll see if it cleans up or not, but we'll see. All right, so here are all the cards that were not slabbed. We got a few Chevy Chase cards returned. They, I guess these are customs. These are for Nick W. And then these, they did contact me at the time, at least these two, that they couldn't be processed because they weren't trading cards that they could authenticate the card name. So the business cards they weren't able to do. You had to wait a while for the return. Here's a few Panini Jerry Jones no holders. I don't know if these are custom cards or something straight up released by Panini. It does say copyright Panini, but they would not identify these. So those are no charges. Uma Thurman, this is a questionable authenticity. And Tim Allen's as well. These are for Nick W. So Nick has had a couple kind of tough orders. Not sure why this one was a no-holder, but it's a Vince Carter. They weren't able to identify, even though it's clearly from Panini Flawless. So that one is also Nick's. And then these two are mine, Cole Hamels and Scott Kingery. Questionable authenticity. Kingery definitely had some that they already authenticated. This is a sloppy signature. Definitely skipped on the S there. So I get it's not the cleanest signature, but pretty confident it is authentic. So disappointed to not get that slabbed. I mean, I'm sure I'll be able to buy a Kingery living set at an affordable price based on his lack of success lately. And then here's a Cole Hamels, which I've gotten a number of Hamels authenticated over the years. Definitely, again, not one of his better signatures, but that one came back in N4. So, obviously disappointing, but you're not going to get everything slabbed. It's just when you're waiting for more than a half a year, always disappointing. So, here's the cards that were slabbed. This is for Nick W. He's got a 1994 Flair Darryl Strawberry, the blue Sharpie, so that's pretty cool. Oddball Darryl Strawberry is a San Francisco Giant. Nick is a Giants fan, so that's cool for his Giants collection. He's got another Travis Pastrana. Allen and Ginter, believe he had one of these in his previous order as well. So, sweet to get that back. And then we've got a card for Matt B. Matt B's been waiting a while for this. A 1989 score Barry Sanders came back authentic. So, that's pretty sweet there. 1989 score rookie Barry Sanders. So, congrats to Matt B. Rest of these cards should be mine. So it's nice to get them reintroduced into the collection after a very long hiatus. It's 2007 Upper Deck Masterpieces Don Larson. Beautiful image from his postseason perfect game. So very, very cool there. Happy to get that one into a case. We've got a 2013 Finest Carlos Santana. Big fan of the 93 Finest. 2013, they celebrated the anniversary of 93 Finest and had a pretty tough insert set. Generally speaking, I think they were one per box. Autographs were even more difficult. I believe they were all serial numbers of 25. Really enjoy that set. Very tough to come by. Of course, this year in 2020, they did the Finest Flashbacks, featuring a 93 design, which was very popular. But sweet Carlos Santana. Got a Jose Lima from 2000 Fleer. Lima had some fantastic years in baseball, passed away at an early age. So I got that one slabbed. Here's a Jake Arrieta 2018 Topps Gypsy Queen black and white parallel. The black and whites numbered to 50. They always look great. They always look exceptionally well signed. And 2018 Gypsy Queen is a beautiful set for autographs. So sweet Arietta there. Here's oddball Philly of the order, though there'll be a couple others. But 1991 score Chuck McElroy. I remember this guy coming up. Rookie prospect, 91 scorecard. Had the gigantic glasses. Look at those things. He was around for a couple years. I think he moved around, bounced around to a couple different organizations, pitched for a number of years, but see there, a couple years with the Phillies. Had a really nice start in 89, 1.74 ERA in 10 1/3 innings. So, pretty cool. Chuck McElroy. We got a Carlos Santana Phillies uniform from the 2018 Topps team set. So that card was unique to that. They did make him an update in a totally different card. There's a Pat Neshek black and white from 2017 Gypsy Queen. Then I've got a 2018 Topps Gypsy Queen black and white MikeO Franco. At one point I think I wanted to try and do the team set, but just had a tough time finding the singles, honestly. Otherwise, I would have gotten them all done. There's a J.P. Crawford. Man, these black and whites are great. All right, another oddball Philly. This guy, huge prospect for the Arizona Diamondbacks. First draft pick in team history, if I remember right. Travis Lee, 1997 Bowman Chrome, driving the product. Man, if Travis Lee were around today, people would be probably paying $150 for his Gem Mint 10s. Nowadays, you probably buy his Gem Mint 10 for a couple bucks. You can definitely buy that 97 Bowman's Best or Bowman Chrome rookie for probably a quarter, 50 cents. He did have an okay big league career, but certainly was never a superstar. He was involved in the Kurt Schilling trade, so came up, played with Arizona for a few years, went to the Phillies. He was all right. I think he had a couple 20 home run years, had 100 RBIs once, hit 260, 270, exceptional in the field at first base. And then he kind of just bounced around a little bit after that. He was with the Yankees for a year or two, Tampa Bay Rays, so made his way around baseball for a while before eventually retiring, but got the Travis Lee authenticated for the Phillies collection. And then the final card, which I'm very excited to get back into the collection and to have one slabbed. I'm just disappointed in the quality of this slab, which you'll probably be able to see on camera. This is a 1949 Seal Test Phillies, Kurt Simmons. Stickers, authentic, and that's what I wanted. I really just wanted to get that card slabbed and authenticated for the Phillies collection. The 1949 Seal Test set, very tough, very hard to come by, very expensive, even in low grades. I was able to find this one, which is, beat up, the back peeled off. It was stuck on a box or something, then peeled back off. It's autographed. I don't even care about the autograph. It's actually personalized to someone, but I just wanted an example of the card. Was able to snag it at an auction at a really cheap price. And, when I saw it, I snapped some pictures off and sent them to Blue Jacket 66 to kind of ask him about it, because I really learned about him from his channel, which is another great reason to check out fellow members of this community, support their channels, and learn, add knowledge, and you'll be able to add stuff to your collection. But really happy to get this one back. But the disappointing part, after waiting all these months, is, I guess, partially the packaging. But, when I get a new slab, I really want it to be clear, and I like to keep it. And you can probably see all these scuff marks here. All here. So some of it is from packaging. I'm going to zoom up the camera here a little bit. See all these little dots? That is all scuffing, which may or may not clear out. I'm assuming it's from rubbing against this bubble wrap that was on the edge. Typically PSA is always wrap stuff in a light foam, but they did not do that here, and this was rubbing against that plastic. So you can see all those little marks. I mean, it doesn't stand out exceptionally well here. I'm sure if I angled it a little better, but there's literally little white dots everywhere here, which I'm thinking if I take some of the wax and rub it on it, it will probably clear them up pretty well. But over here, I am just not sure. Let's see if I can show it off a little better, because it certainly stands out in person. There we go. Look at all this. All these scratches and scuffs. Again, some of it may clean up. I'm not sure how well. But if not, I'll have to contact PSA and let them know. I mean, look at this. All this, totally unacceptable. Totally unacceptable when you're spending as much as you are on the services and you're waiting as long. And the worst part is, and if it cleans up, and for the most part it's not noticeable, I'm not going to worry about it. But if it has to be sent back, that's a whole new process. It'll take weeks for them to send you a label and such, and then probably weeks for them to log it, and then weeks upon weeks upon weeks for them to get back at it and get it back to you, which is, to me, it's the type of thing when you waited that long, it should be sent back, it should be escalated, done, you should have it back in a week, but that wouldn't be the case. But we'll see what happens, I think a lot of it'll clean up. I'll definitely work on it, and if I do have issues, I'll certainly let you know. But anyway, don't want to be negative. I'm happy to get these cards back into the collection. I really enjoy collecting autographs. I enjoy collecting slabs. I enjoy collecting Phillies. Love all the rookie cards, love the vintage, love the Hall of Famers, love everything. But the bread and butter is definitely the Phillies collection, and I love all eras. Cards from 1949, cards from 2001, cards from 2020. They're all sweet. Love getting them autographed. Love having them raw. Love having them graded. It's all fun. I'd like to know what you think down below, and I'll talk to you next time. Have a great one.